So I wish this wasn't entirely unexpected, and that is Dean Cain supporting the oppressors and siding with this entirely corrupt administration of Donald Trump's here. It says Dean Cain defends federal immigration agents who killed ICU nurse Alex Pretty, blames local Democratic leaders. Now, I do remember a time when the Republicans and conservatives would say we need to wait and get more information before we start blaming people. But that seems to have gone away completely now in this new era of Trumpism. Goes down here to say what his comments was, I don't know all of the events leading up to this moment. You could have left it there. You could have put a period on that and said, okay, maybe I shouldn't comment on a sensitive subject like an American citizen being murdered by these agencies. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But no, he goes on. I do know that law enforcement, certainly ICE and Border Patrol, have been under a tremendous amount of pressure and attacks, and they're getting tremendous abuse from what I completely believe is 100% organized protest. Which, by the way, anytime they say this, what does that mean? Organized protest, organized opposition, whatever that word, what does that mean? That somebody said, hey, let's go to this spot and this is where we're going to protest because we have to get permits or it has to be legal. Is that what you mean? Or do you mean there's some insidious people paying these protesters, which has never been proven? If it's that easy, sign up for it, get proof of getting paid for it, and there you have the smoking gun. That's it. Simple, right? Goes on to say, certainly wasn't there, but just being a peaceful protester, it was a very bad idea to engage physically with federal law enforcement while armed. He didn't engage with them, they engaged with him. He went over to help somebody who was pushed. He stood back, he put his hand up, he had his phone in his hand. He did not engage them in a physical way. He was simply trying to help somebody who had fell down. And then he was like, hey, hold on. I'm helping this person. And then they escalated it. He's standing between law enforcement and that woman. And all we know is that she was hurt on the ground and he was trying to assist her. And then they came after him. That's a mistake in its own right. And doing it while armed is a bad idea. So that's going against 1A and 2A, which I thought conservatives were all about, but I guess that doesn't matter either. He had every right to help someone that he thought was hurt. He was a nurse. He wanted to help somebody that was on the ground that had been pushed and hurt. And then these agents came over, they turned him on his back, they de-armed him, and they murdered him. We've all seen the video. It's crazy that people like you who didn't even know what had happened are speaking on this with such gusto, such certainty. It's absolutely crazy.